We're underway in the knockout stages inside Shell Energy Stadium. Rodriguez.
Ooh, nice.
Good bit of skill to get past Coco Carrasquilla, but now what can he do with it? Playing it out to a wide position.
But Pachuca certainly look up for the task and willing to scrap this one.
Turnover from Mikael. Can Pachuca take advantage of it? Long distance shot. Oh!
Yeah, just a bad turnover there. You see three players pouncing on that. Steve Clark goes down, almost doesn't get his chest in front of this. Looking to knock that down in front of him. You turn the ball over in bad spots, they are capable of punishing you.
First corner of the night for the Liga MX side, out in front, and somehow Diorio sends it over the bar. A wide open look for the Argentine.
As we look at this ball, out swinger, just a little redirection, and I mean, with a chance like that, Pachuca should be up 1-0. That's a knockdown in the box. He's leaning back the entire time, never striking that one with real confidence. Tries to go power when all he needs is placement.
Ensuing ball will run all the way through. Long distance shot off of the right foot of Montiel. Herrera driving it to the top of the 6. Mikael was there. Carrasquilla battling to try and win it back. Pachuca forced to clear. Herrera one more time. This one, a little more air underneath it, and it's headed right into the gloves. Sviatchenko rose up to get to it, but right into the gloves of Moreno. Now it's Pachuca trying to get out in transition. Initial through ball knocked away. Still alive, though, for a possible second look. Duran's bending ball over the head of Mikael and headed wide. I think it was De La Rosa.
Yeah, from this angle up here in the booth, it looked like he was pointing to something, but turns out he was just pointing at Coco Carrasquilla to get up off the ground, telling him to get up and play on.
Meanwhile, Gonzalez from alley-oop. Here's the Panamanian international, Bassi, trying to just bust it and get into space. Bassi saved by Moreno, and no follow-up chance for the Dynamo, at least not immediately.
And look at the patience of Coco Carrasquilla. He looks likely onside on that one. Very, very close. Well, he talked about this season being a grind.
Second half action underway here inside of Shell Energy Stadium. As the teams have switched ends, it's now Houston defending the goal to our left. Gonzalez able to touch it through here for Terans. Long distance shot and a big time save from Clark.
Yeah, they got out with a little bit of luck, turned it into an attack, and actually looked like a left-footed. That's definitely a cross. You can see that spin coming off of it, but nonetheless hits it perfectly, forcing Steve Clark to come back and make a goal line save on his back foot, a little unbalanced.
Where Dorsey scored against Santos Laguna in the first half of their group game. Carrasquilla into the air. Carlos Moreno, the 25-year-old, in goal. 7th corner on the night now here for Houston. Herrera drives it to the penalty spot. Big switch wide for Quiñones. Got past with the first touch. Doesn't have a lot of reinforcements. The Colombian will wait for it, though. 8 p.m. Eastern time. You can watch the match, like all of them, right here on MLS Season Pass on Apple TV. Here's Dorsey again, breaking down the right-hand side, looking for some help. He'll heel it back to the top of the area. Bassi!
Again, just a good layoff, and Bassi opportunistic.
Pachuca holding that high line with the trap right here. Top of the 18. It's Herrera going to go direct. Oh, it's just over the bar.
When you look at this spin, it looked like it was going to come up and come down, and never really found enough rotation to make its way back down.
De La Rosa Pocket of space, spins, and a wild, ambitious effort from 45 yards out, I'll call it. 3 Gold Cup, helping Panama all the way to the finals where they would lose to Mexico. Rodriguez on the overlap. Ears pinned back here, trying to get to the inline. Artur with him, step for step. Great ball inside. It'll come to the back post, headed away by Escobar. That was Figueroa on the backside, who had a great look, but it was in between hops.
Great challenge there.
I was going to say, tracking back to win it. Quiñones still down. Top of the area hit, and Steve Clark had to make sure it was going over, and he did. Goal side, but it's Castillo who will whip it in. Headed away by Escobar. Quiñones, can he get out of traffic? He does not. Long distance shot, and it whistles over the top of the crossbar.
Yeah, Francisco Figueroa just picks this one up, says, leave it, I'm taking it. It's an ambitious effort from that far, but with chances at the moment coming few and far between, he hits that really well.
Knuckling.
Things knuckling, yeah. Steve Clark's forced to leave his feet.
Does Clark have it in him? He does! The youngsters, tough moments maybe.
Yeah, it's a tough one. Not a great penalty take. Steve Clark stays big. He gets low.
So now it's Caicedo, and this would win it for Houston. He does! Round of 16, the Dynamo